attending today. I'll keep it brief because we have a lot of films. I would echo what Cindy said, which is that this is a larger class than we've had yet. We have 14 that you're going to see today, and it represents the growth not only in numbers but also in the different interests they have in the subject matter and different kinds of formats they're working with. So hopefully it'll give you a sense of the kind of variety of work that's coming out of this program. Our first piece is a documentary, and it's by Carlos Marino.
Hi, my name is Carlos, and as Tommy said, I did a documentary. But before we talk about the film, I want to give a little bit of background of myself. I started the Film and Video Studies program in 2007 in the fall. The interesting thing about that was I was actually contemplating not finishing. I didn't like the degree I was in, and so I found the Film and Video Studies program one day and transitioned, and it really kind of motivated me to really be here and able to show you guys my film and basically all the work that went into it since then. When I first started the film program, I guess I wanted to tell stories and learn how to produce movies, documentaries, narratives. So I kind of went into the program thinking that basically I would get what I wanted out of it, just to tell stories, maybe script write. But eventually I learned that you can do a lot more in the field of film. Filmmaking is broad in this area, especially that I found out afterwards. So I was happy to be in it. I would say that one of the courses that I most appreciated or I found valuable was editing. I think that it really helped me understand and really suppress any doubts I had about what was technically possible for film students, and basically gave me yet another push to believe in myself, believe in whatever I wanted to make. So that class I really credit a lot of what I was able to do and put together. Throughout my 2 years in film, I would say that, well, let me start over. My internship was very interesting. So I would say that it showed me what it is to kind of be responsible. Obviously, not that I wasn't, but basically it was a casting agency. I went in there because I liked the idea of people auditioning, figuring out how we set that up, making phone calls, doing all the clerical stuff and secretarial stuff, but it turned out I didn't like that. So that's one thing that I will add to this experience. And so if you're going to do your internship, for all of you that join the program, be sure that you plan in advance and schedule it out so that it's something you want to do and can learn and thrive from. This film, again, like I said, it's a documentary. It's basically, the subject matter is dog rescuing, volunteering. I basically was involved with rescuing dogs and fostering and volunteering about a year ago. I met a guy named Brian, and we kind of had this passion about working with dogs, training, and basically this is what the film is about. The main issues for me filming this piece were basically, what's the story going to be? Because when you make a documentary, most of you know, it's basically anything goes, and you're going to have to film all the time and see what develops. So I had a great challenge in front of me as far as that goes in storytelling. But like I said, because I like storytelling, I was willing to give that a shot, and that subject matter was something I was passionate about, so it worked out, I think, in the end. I think this piece says about me and my voice, I guess, the type of raw and emotional aspects of what I'd like to capture and show to people. I think sometimes we watch films that are formulaic and predictable, and so my thing was always to capture what I thought was inspiring and so on. So this is really going to be that sort of a film. Basically, with this project, I plan on extending my skills into possibly making videos, not so much dog training videos, but showing people and educating people what to look for when their dogs have behavioral issues. So my video would be something like body language and so on and so forth. So with this experience, I would kind of transition over to that, and that's what I plan on doing after with what I've learned here. So with that said, thank you for your time, and let's watch my film.